Good morning, young minds. Today, I don't want to tell you a perfect story. I don't want to tell you a success story that sounds like a movie. I want to tell you a real story. A story full of confusion, failure, doubt, and small invisible steps that nobody clapped for. When I was young, I failed a lot. I failed in school. I failed exams. I failed interviews. I failed to get a job at KFC. Yes, even KFC rejected me. And I failed to get into Harvard not once, not twice, but 10 times. 10 rejections. 10 letters telling me I was not good enough. But today, here I am. Not because I was the smartest, not because I was lucky, and not because life was easy for me. I am here because every single day I thought about my life. Let me ask you something very important. Please listen carefully. Do you think about your life every day? Or do you wake up, check your phone, rush to school or college, attend classes without focus, come back home, do homework without interest, scroll on social media for hours, sleep, and repeat the same routine again and again? If that's all you do, then one day life will surprise you. But not in one day you will wake up and realize years have passed. Opportunities have passed. Energy has passed. And you will ask yourself, what did I do with my life? If you want to be successful in the future, if you want to be happy, if you want to feel proud, when you look in the mirror, then you must start thinking about your growth every single day. Because listen to this carefully. If today you are the same person you were yesterday, then you are wasting time. Growth is not automatic. Growth is a choice. Many young people think growth only means passing exams, getting good grades, or getting a degree. No, that is only a small part of life. Real growth means learning something new every day. The world is moving fast. Technology is changing fast. Skills are becoming outdated fast. And if you stand still, you are not staying in the same place. You are moving backward. Imagine a road where everyone is running forward. If you stop running, you will feel like you are standing still. But in reality, everyone is leaving you behind. That is life. Now think about a tree. A tree never stops growing. Even when the weather is bad, even when there is no sunlight, even when people cut its branches, even when storms try to break it, the tree still finds a way to grow. It grows silently. Nobody cheers for it. Nobody motivates it. Nobody tells it you can do it. Still, it grows. You must become like that tree. Strong roots, silent growth. No excuses. Learn something new every day. Challenge yourself every day. Improve yourself every day, even if the improvement is very small. Because small progress done daily creates massive success over time. Many people say, I will start improving when life becomes easy. Let me tell you the truth. Life never becomes easy. You become stronger. Growth does not only come from books. Yes, books are important. But growth also comes from experiences, mistakes, failures, and trying new things. If you are afraid of trying new things, then you are afraid of growth. Some of you want to start a business, but you are scared of failure. Some of you want to improve your skills, but you are too lazy to practice. Some of you want to change your life, but you are addicted to comfort. Ask yourself honestly, how will you grow if you keep choosing comfort over progress? Every night before you sleep, ask your 2 simple questions. What did I learn today? How did I improve today? If you have no answer, then that day was wasted. And listen carefully. If you waste too many days, you will waste your future. The future is not built in one big decision. It is built in small daily choices. The choice to wake up on time. The choice to learn instead of scroll. The choice to practice instead of procrastinate. The choice to think instead of complain. Many young people live on autopilot. They let life decide for them. They don't reflect. And later they say, life is unfair. No. Life simply responded to how seriously you took it. Thinking about your life does not mean overthinking or stressing. It means awareness. It means asking yourself, where am I going? Who am I becoming? Is my daily routine taking me closer to my dreams or further away? You don't need to have all the answers today, but you must start asking the questions. Because the people who ask the right questions early in life don't panic later in life. Let me tell you something important. Nobody is coming to save you. No teacher, no government, no system, no friend. Your life is your responsibility, and the earlier you accept this, the more powerful you become. When I was young, I didn't have money. I didn't have connections. I didn't have confidence. But I had one habit. Every day, I thought about my life. I asked myself, what can I do better tomorrow? That simple habit changed everything. You don't need motivation every day. You need discipline. You don't need big plans. You need small daily actions. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be consistent. If you start thinking about your life every day from today, I promise you this, 5 years from now, you will not recognize yourself. Not because life changed, but because you changed. So start today. Think about your life. Think about your future. Because the life you want tomorrow is being built by the thoughts and actions you choose today. And remember this, if you take care of today, your future will take care of itself. Today, I want to talk about something that silently destroys more dreams than failure ever could. Excuses. Small excuses. Sweet excuses. Comfortable excuses. Excuses that sound logical. Excuses that make you feel better. Excuses that protect your ego. But in reality, excuses are poison. Many young people don't fail because they are weak. They fail because they are full of excuses. I failed because my teacher didn't like me. I didn't study because I was tired. I couldn't do my homework because my pen broke. I can't succeed because the system is bad at it. I will start later. Excuses. Excuses. Let me tell you something very clearly, and I want you to remember this for the rest of your life. The world does not care about your excuses. Life is not waiting for you to feel ready, waiting for your situation to improve. Life is not waiting for your comfort. Life keeps moving. And if you stop because of excuses, life will leave you behind. Nobody is going to stop and say, oh no, poor you. You had a difficult childhood. You had a bad teacher. You had less resources. Let me fix everything for you. No. If you fall, nobody is coming to pick you up. Only you can do that. This is not a negative truth. This is a powerful truth. Because the moment you understand that nobody is coming to save you, you become strong. The moment you stop blaming others, you take control. The moment you accept responsibility, your life changes. Many young people blame everyone except themselves. They blame teachers. They blame parents. They blame friends. They blame the government. They blame luck. But successful people blame only one person when things go wrong, themselves. Not to punish themselves, but to improve themselves. Taking responsibility does not mean life is always your fault. No, life is unfair. Sometimes bad things happen to good people. Sometimes you lose even when you work hard. Sometimes you are born into difficult circumstances. That part is not your fault. But what you do next is always your responsibility. You can cry, you can complain, you can make excuses. Or you can adapt, you learn, you can fight back. Life gives everyone different cards. Some people get good cards. Some people get bad cards. But winners are not the ones with the best cards. Win the ones who know how to play their cards well. Complaining will not change your cards. Action will. Excuses feel good in the moment. They make you feel safe. They protect you from embarrassment. They protect you from failure. But slowly, silently, excuses kill your future. Every excuse you make today becomes a habit tomorrow. And habits decide your destiny. Let me ask you something honestly. When you fail at something, what is your first reaction? Do you look for reasons outside yourself? Or do you ask, what could I have done better? That one question separates successful people from average people. Powerful people don't ask, why is this happening to me? They ask, what is this teaching me? Weak people say, I can't. Strong people say, how can I? Every time you make an excuse, you are telling your brain that it is okay to stay weak. Every time you take responsibility, you are training your mind to become strong. Remember this, responsibility is heavy. That is why weak people avoid it. But responsibility is also power. And power belongs to those who are willing to carry the weight. Look at your daily life. If you wake up late, whose fault is it? If you waste hours on your phone, whose fault is it? If you don't practice your skills, whose fault is it? If you don't improve, whose fault is it? The answer may be uncomfortable, but it is the truth, and truth is the starting point of growth. The moment you stop saying, they didn't let me, and start saying, I will find a way, your mindset shifts, your energy shifts, your results shift. Let me tell you something important. Successful people are not more talented than you. They are just more responsible than you. They don't wait for motivation. They act even when they don't feel like it. They don't wait for perfect conditions. They create progress in imperfect situations. Many young people say, I will work hard when I feel motivated. That day will never come. Motivation comes after action, not before. You act first, then motivation follows. Stop waiting for life to become easy. Life becomes easier when you become stronger, and strength comes from responsibility. From today, make a decision. No more excuses. When you fail, learn. When you fall, stand up. When life hits you, hit back with effort. Say this to yourself: my life is my responsibility. Now say it again. My future is my responsibility. When you fully accept this, nobody can stop you, because excuses make you weak, but responsibility makes you unstoppable. And remember this: the day you stop blaming others is the day your life truly begins. I want to talk about 3 things that most people misunderstand, and because they misunderstand them, they never reach their true potential. Failure, value, and the people you choose to keep around you. These 3 forces quietly shape your destiny. Not in one day, not in one year, but every single day. Let me start with failure. Most people are terrified of failure. The word itself scares them. They avoid it, run from it, hide from it, and when it happens, they feel ashamed. But let me tell you something that may surprise you. Failure is not your enemy. Fear of failure is. If you never fail, you will never succeed. Because failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is part of success. Every successful person you admire has failed more times than you can imagine. The only difference is they didn't stop. Think about a child learning how to walk. The child falls, then stands up, then falls again. If the child said, "I failed once, I should stop," no human being would ever walk. But children don't think like that. They fall, they cry for a moment, and then they try again. That is why they grow. That is why they move forward. As adults, we forget this lesson. We fall once and say, "This is not for me." We fail in exam and say, "I'm not smart." We fail in business and say, "I'm not made for this." No, you are not failing because you are weak. You are failing because you are learning. Every failure is feedback. It is life saying, "Try again, but do it smarter." Imagine learning to ride a bicycle. You fall the first time, you fall the second time, you fall again and again. But one day, something changes. Your balance improves, your confidence grows, and suddenly you are riding smoothly. Life works exactly the same way. You must fail forward, fail, learn, adjust, and move again. The problem is not failure. The problem is quitting. People who quit after failure never discover how close they were to success. So the next time you fail, don't feel ashamed. Smile and say to yourself, "Good, I learned something today." And now let's talk about value. Many people dream of becoming rich. But let me tell you something honestly. Money is boring if you are useless. Money without skills is dangerous. Money without purpose is empty. Success is not about how much money you have. Success is about how valuable you are. The world does not reward wishes. The world rewards value. If you want more money, don't chase money. Chase usefulness. Ask yourself, what problems can I solve? What skills can I learn? How can I help people? How can I make something better? When you become useful, opportunities will chase you. Doctors are paid well because they save lives. Engineers are paid well because they build solutions. Entrepreneurs succeed because they solve problems at scale. Value always comes before success. If you bring little value, you will get little success. If you bring massive value, success will follow naturally. Stop asking, "How can I make money?" Start asking, "How can I become more valuable?" And now let's talk about something that silently shapes your future more than talent, more than intelligence, and more than luck. Your circle, your friends, the people you spend your time with. There is a famous saying, "Show me your friends, and I will show you your future." This is not motivation. This is reality. If you surround yourself with lazy people, laziness will become normal. If you surround yourself with negative people, negativity will become normal. If you surround yourself with people who complain all the time, complaining will become your habit. But if you surround yourself with hardworking people, growth will become normal. If you surround yourself with disciplined people, discipline will become natural. If you surround yourself with ambitious people, ambition will become contagious. Energy spreads, mindset spread, habits spread. You may think you are strong enough to not be influenced, but no one is immune to their environment. Even water takes the shape of the container it is placed in. So choose your container wisely. This does not mean you should disrespect old friends. It means you should respect your future more. Find people who challenge you. Find people who make you uncomfortable in a good way. Find people who inspire you to do better. Find mentors. Find teachers. Spend time with people who are where you want to be, because success leaves clues. Now let me connect failure, value, and people together. Failure teaches you. Value rewards you. People shape you. If you fail but learn, you grow. If you grow and become valuable, success follows. If you stay around the right people, your growth accelerates. But if you fail and quit, if you chase money without value, if you stay around people who pull you down, then no motivation in the world can save you. Let me be very honest with you. Your future will not be decided by one big moment. It will be decided by small daily choices. The choice to try again after failure. The choice to learn a skill instead of wasting time. The choice to walk away from negative influence. These choices look small, but they decide everything. Some people wait their whole life to feel confident before taking action. Confidence does not come first. Action, confidence follows. You don't become confident and then try. You try, you fail, you learn, and then you become confident. This is the real path. Remember, this pain is temporary. Regret is permanent. Failing hurts, but giving up hurts forever. So don't be afraid to fail. Be afraid of staying the same. Become useful. Become valuable. Upgrade your skills. Change your circle if you must. Protect your dreams from people who don't understand them. And one day, people will call you lucky. But you will know the truth. You failed, you learned, you grew, you chose the right people. That is how success is built. Slowly. Silently. Daily. And remember this, you don't rise to the level of your dreams. You fall to the level of your habits and your environment. Choose wisely. Your future depends on it. I want to talk to you about the things that decide whether your dreams stay dreams or become reality. Not motivation, not luck, not talent. But how you work, how you think, how you take care of yourself, and whether you act or only dream. Let me start with something very important. Hard work. Everyone talks about hard work. Everyone says, work hard and you will succeed. But nobody tells you the full truth. Hard work alone is not enough. If you work hard without thinking, you will waste years of your life. Imagine two people want to cut down a tree. The first person grabs an axe and starts chopping immediately. No plan, no thinking, just effort. The second person sits down for 30 minutes. He sharpens the axe. He plans his moves. Then he starts chopping. Who will finish first? Of course, the second person. Not because he worked harder, but because he worked smarter. Smart work is not laziness. Smart work is thinking before acting. It is asking, is this the best use of my time? Is there a faster way? Is there a better strategy? Many young people are busy all day, but busy does not mean productive. You can run all day in the wrong direction and still get nowhere. Before you work hard, learn to think. Now let's talk about money. Many young people avoid thinking about money. They say, I will think about money later. I will save when I earn more. I am still young. This thinking destroys futures. Money is not evil. Money is a tool. And like every tool, if you don't learn how to use it, it can hurt you. If you don't control money, money will control you. Start saving early, even a small amount, not because it makes you rich quickly, but because it builds discipline. The habit of saving is more powerful than the amount you save. Learn how money works. Understand income. Understand expenses. Understand investment. The earlier you learn this, the more freedom you will have later. People who save early always have choices. People who don't always have excuses. Now let's talk about something more valuable than money, your health. Many young people think health is only for old people. They say, I am young, nothing will happen to me. That is a lie. Your body remembers everything. If you abuse it today, it will punish you tomorrow. If you take care of it today, it will reward you later. Eat well, exercise, sleep properly. Don't put harmful things into your body. A healthy body gives you energy. A healthy body gives you confidence. A healthy body gives you focus. What is the point of being rich? If you are too sick to enjoy it, health is not everything. But without health, everything becomes nothing. Now let me talk about dreams. When I was young, I dreamed of building a big company. People laughed at me. They said, Jack, you are crazy. You are just a poor English teacher. You don't have money. You don't have connections. If I had listened to them, my story would have ended there. But I didn't listen, because your dream is your dream. Not everyone will understand it. Not everyone will support it. Some people will laugh. Some people will doubt you. Some people will try to stop you. That is normal. If your dream is small, everyone will support you. If your dream is big, people will feel uncomfortable. Don't expect permission to dream. Dreams don't need approval. Dreams need action. A dream without action is just a fantasy. Many people love dreaming, but very few people love working. That is why dreams die. Start before you feel ready, because you will never feel ready. There is no perfect time. There is only now. You don't need to know everything. You just need to take the first step. Action creates clarity. Movement creates confidence. The people who wait for perfect conditions wait forever. Now let me leave you with something very real. Life is short. One day, you will look back and ask yourself, did I really live or did I just exist? That question will hurt if you wasted your time. Every great person you admire did not become great overnight. They thought about their life every day. They planned, they struggled, they failed, they learned, they kept moving forward. Even when it was hard, your future is not decided by hope. It is decided by daily action. Think about your life every day. Ask yourself, am I growing? Am I learning? Am I taking responsibility? Am I useful? Am I a healthy thing? Am I still dreaming? If you start asking these questions today, your future will change. Remember this, nobody will fight for your dreams except you. Your teachers can guide you. Your parents can support you. But only you can build your future. If you fail, learn. If you fall, stand up. If you are tired, rest. But never quit, because the world belongs to those who act, not those who wait. Think about your life every day. And if you take care of today, your future will take care of itself. Never stop growing. Never stop learning. Never stop dreaming. Thank you.